So welcome to my first video of 2018. So happy new year. I thought that I would start with a beauty haul. So I've just recently got back from, about 2 days ago, back from London, Covent Garden. So I thought I would do a video on all the beauty items that I purchased there. I got a few bits and pieces. So, and I always enjoy watching hauls, so I thought I would upload one as my first video of 2018. Said most of it is beauty items, and also there's some skincare in there. There's a few drugstore items and then a few bits from like Charlotte Tilbury, places like that. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start with Charlotte Tilbury items. If you've seen my previous videos, I am such a big fan of Charlotte Tilbury and her brand. I absolutely adore all her product. I was very lucky for Christmas, I got quite a few. So there was just a few more that I wanted to add to my collection when I went up there, and I went into the shop and there was a few things that I couldn't wait to try out. So if you haven't been to Covent Garden, then you might not know, but Charlotte Tilbury has a shop there. It's like the flagship store, so it has all her products and it's the most beautiful shop in the world. It's all like glitzy and feathers and mirrors everywhere, and it's so pretty. And then downstairs they have like a makeover part. You can go and have a makeover and try out the products, and then go upstairs and purchase them. So I had a good idea of what I wanted to buy, but I wanted to check in store for shades and stuff. Really happy that I got to go there. So they all just came in this typical Charlotte Tilbury bag. So I bought 3 items. I have the receipt here so I can tell you the prices. So first up, I actually got a sample of this a few weeks back, and I wanted to try it out specifically for the shade to see if I liked it, and I really did, obviously, so I bought it. I bought the full size. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Miracle Eye Wand. So I've heard so many good things about this, and I couldn't wait to try it out myself because I love a bright under eye, and I'm always looking for good concealers. So it just looks like this. So I got the shade 2, and I am, just for reference, in the Magic foundation I am shade 6. So I got quite a few shades lighter, but it's because I like my concealer lighter to make my under eyes more bright. So you have step 1 and step 2, which I think is really nice. Step 1 is part of the reason why I bought this one, because they also have the retoucher, but I really wanted to try this one because of part 1, which is it's like an eye serum, like an eye cream in step 1. So it's really nice to prep and prime the under eyes. So you apply step 1 before your foundation and anything like that, so as your base, and then you apply your foundation and then do step 2, which is the concealer. So yeah, it's got 2 ends, and it's just, when I tried the sample, it was really nice and bright, and as I say, the eye serum just really like nourished the under eyes, which also helps to prevent any creasing or anything like that. So excited to try this out and have it to use every day. £29 for the eye wands, that was £29. And then next from Charlotte Tilbury, I got a blusher. So this blusher is in the shade Ecstasy, and it was £30. So this is like the blusher where it has like 2 tones. It has like a swish and pop tone. So the idea is that you can mix the 2, or put the switch on the outside and then pop on the put the swish on the highlight part of your cheeks, and then the pop on the apples of your cheeks. So this is what it looks like. So it's a really pretty kind of peachy corally blush. As I've said before, I am not a fan of really bright pink blushes or anything like that. I'm not really a blush person, but I always wear it to finish off my makeup, just to give me a flush of colour. and seeing this colour, the Ecstasy colour, it just looks like such a peachy corally blush, which is what I love. That's the look that I love, so I went for this one. Also they had, I think it was First Love, which is kind of like a nudie colour, and that looks really pretty, so that might be, if I get on well with that one, then I'll probably look at First Love. But Ecstasy was really, looked a really suitable shade for myself. And then finally I got the Brightening Youth Glow, which is £38.50. So this one was quite pricey, but as I say, it's kind of half skincare, half makeup, and it is brand new. Like, it's just been launched two weeks or so ago. So I was really excited to get my hands on this. Just the name, Brightening Youth Glow, as I've said before, I love a glowy look, so anything that's gonna help me with that is a must for me. So this is what it looks like. So it's just clear, it's just like a clear cream, but I think the purpose behind it is it's actually meant to, it says it's anti-aging, colour correcting, glow booster. So it says and 100% agree pores and blemishes are instantly blurred, which is nice. And then 94% agree it enhances their skin glow. So yeah, this is meant to be, it says the Genius Glow Booster visibly brightens and plumps for a fair matte, younger looking colour corrected complexion, instantly blurring the appearance of age spots, blemishes and redness. So I get a slight redness on my face, around my nose and kind of between my eyebrows, and a little bit down below my cheeks. So I thought, when I saw this was colour corrected, I thought that was really good to like maybe help combat any redness. And also, if that's gonna give me a glow, then that would be really nice. So I believe you can use this on its own, or also as a primer, so under foundation, which is meant to work really nice. I got their Charlotte's Wonder Glow foundation for Christmas, which I'm really excited to try out because I think it gives a really dewy finish. So I think this one will work really nice with that. So I think this would give like a nice radiant finish, and provide a good base for foundation. So excited to try that one. And then also I just got given two of the samples, the little samples. So I got the Magic Cream, a little sample, and the Wonder Glow, also another little sample, which are always handy to pop in your bag if you're travelling. Next up is just this bag of stuff here. So this is, the bag is from The Ordinary, but I only bought one thing from there, so I'll start with that. Because The Ordinary have their own shop in Covent Garden. So I thought I would purchase one of their products, as I haven't tried anything from them before, but I've heard really good things. But I wasn't in there for long, so this product really jumped out at me. So I am excited to try this. So this was £6.30, and this is the Ordinary AHA 30% and BHA 2% peeling solution. So it's a 10-minute exfoliating facial. So this is what it looks like. So it's red, it's a red liquid, which looks quite interesting, and it just comes with a little kind of dropper, which looks quite cool. And yeah, I just thought it was quite different, quite a nice skincare product to try out. And as I say, it's 10-minute exfoliating facial, so you apply it to clean skin, leave it on for 10 minutes, no longer, because it says that it is quite strong and it's meant to be like a mask. And then after 10 minutes you wash it off and then carry on with your skincare routine. And it's meant to help retexturize the skin, rebalances it, and just makes your skin look more clear, and I think help with any problem areas. And obviously it's always important to exfoliate your face, so I thought I would try doing it like this, because I haven't tried using a product like this before. I'm a big fan of like AHA, BHA products, so to get this one, where you can literally have it on for 10 minutes and take it off and do it from home. I thought that was a really good idea, so I'm excited to try this and see if it makes my skin more, the texture more even and more radiant. Okay, so next up was, I think all of these things are from, yes they are, all of these things are from Superdrug. So I went in Superdrug twice, I've got 2 receipts. So I'm going to start with the first time I went. So first up is the L'Oreal Paris Sugar Scrub, and this is the Glow one. So this is the Smooth Sugars Glow Scrub, and it polishes skin and boosts radiance. So it's got 3 fine sugars in it and grapeseed oil. So I'm going to open it and see what it smells like. I haven't opened it yet. I'm a massive fan of L'Oreal and a really big fan of both their skincare, makeup and hair care items. So it's one of probably my favourite drugstore brand. So, and everyone's been raving about these, so I thought I had to try them out. Now I do have combination skin, so I'm quite oily around the middle of my eyebrows, my nose and my chin. But the rest of my skin is quite normal. But as I say, I do like a glowy look. So when I saw the Glow Scrub, I was like, oh, got to try that. But it smells really nice actually. It smells quite fresh and clean. Grains are quite fine. So hopefully that'll be nice on the skin. That was £6.65. I bought the Lottie London Tan Time Bronzer. This was £5.95. And it just looks like this. So it's it's not really too orangey. It's just quite a nice like bronzy shade. So I'm excited to try this. That's what it looks like. So it's not too like orangey or anything like that, and it looks like it would blend out really well. But the reason that this jumped out at me was because it's a matte bronzer, and I'm always looking for like a good drugstore matte bronzer. So I thought, why not give this one a try, and I've heard some good reviews on this. So yeah, I'm excited to try this one. Next up, I bought a foundation. Just because I used to have this foundation. I think I had the shade 220, and it was far too dark. Like, it was way too dark. I don't know why I ever got that shade. I have a feeling I bought it online and was completely unaware of how dark it would be, and I only wore it a few times. I had to mix it with a much lighter foundation. So I thought I threw that away because it just wasn't worth keeping. So I thought I would purchase my hopefully right shade. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I got the shade 128. So this one I've heard amazing things about. It's the matte and poreless for normal to oily skin. But I've heard that this is actually quite a dewy foundation. So Maybelline do really good foundation. So I am excited to try this, and I also heard that it gives a really nice finish when mixed with more full coverage foundations. So I thought this would be a good one just to add to my collection. With that, I also bought the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. So it's this one I bought because I've run out of my Nars concealer, and I thought I'd give this one a go because this one's meant to be like a dupe for the Nars concealer. Apparently it's really good. The Nars Creamy Concealer. So this was in a shade 10. I believe that this is the shade Light. So yeah, I just got it to obviously see if it works with that foundation, and also to brighten up my under eye. Next up, I bought another concealer which was £4.95, and this is the Lottie London Got It Covered Concealer. So I got this in the shade Shell. Because it looked like a good shade for me to again brighten up my under eye and just be a few shades lighter than my foundation. So this is enriched with vitamin E, and it's got a sponge applicator which looks like it would be handy. So yeah, I've also seen reviews on this, and it like makeup tutorials, and it looks really good. It looks like it gives a really nice finish, and just looks quite full coverage, which is nice. but also quite brightening. So again, it was only like £5, so I thought that was really good money, so I'm excited to try this one. I always am on the hunt for new concealers that are good to try out. And then next up, I bought the gel crystal liner. So this was £2.99, and I've heard really good things about this. So this is what it looks like, and it's just got like a really fine tip, and it's meant to be really good for I've seen people use this on YouTube, and it's meant to be really nice to add on the lid over eyeshadow to give more of like a glittery finish, and also around, like, as I say, as an eyeliner and stuff. It's meant to be actually really pigmented for the price. I think the price is amazing. And I think a lot of people use this like just over the lid. As you can see, that looks really nice and pigmented, and the glitter's fine. It's not too like chunky or anything like that. So yeah, it's the dazzling gel liner, easy to apply, precision liner, fast dry and long lasting. That was my first visit, and then my second visit to Superdrug, I purchased a few more things, but some of them were also skincare items. So first up, this item was £5.99, and I've been a big fan of this range since I tried the Brightening Day Cream, which was so cheap and it's so good. I've got it on today, and it just gives like a really nice radiant finish to your skin, and is a really nice base for foundation. This is the Superdrug Naturally Radiant Brightening Radiance Balm. So this is what it looks like. So it's in like a little tube like this. And this is, so I say this was £5.99, and this is meant to be really nice to apply as a moisturiser, or also like as a primer to give a radiant finish to your foundation. So it contains kiwi fruit and mulberry extract to help revive skin's radiance and even out skin tone, and it also has light reflecting pearls. So I'll put it on my hand and see what it looks like. It smells nice. It's not too much of a strong smell. It smells quite fresh. So this is what it looks like. So as you can see, that's given like a really nice radiant sheen to my hand. So hopefully this will be a winner. It seems quite light, so it's not too heavy. So yeah, I wanted to add this to my collection because, as I say, I've loved the cream, so thought I'd try that one out. And also they had an offer on for buy one get one free on that range, so I purchased, this is usually £5.99 as well, so I purchased the Superdrug Glycolic Overnight Peel. So this is what it looks like. Again, it's in like a tube, and I actually tried this the other night, and it's really similar, I feel, to the, which I think is what it's meant to be, to the Nip and Fab Glycolic Overnight Peel Mask thing, which I use a lot. I use like 2 or 3 times a week. So I'm excited to keep trying this one and see. I did wake up the next morning, my skin felt really soft and glowy, so I did really like it. It's meant to awaken skin's natural glow and improve skin tone and texture. But it's really important the next day, if you're using anything like this, to use a strong SPF, because glycolic and acids, anything like that, can increase your skin's sensitivity to the sun. So it's really important to make sure you've got a good SPF on, because it does make a big difference. I know some people think, oh, like they just say it, but no, it does make a difference. So you need to make sure you're applying SPF. You should be wearing it every day anyway, but when you've had something like glycolic on the night before, it's really important. But yeah, so I used this the other day, and as I say, the texture was really similar to the Nip and Fab one, but I'm excited to keep using this one. And then next up was the Maybelline Concealer. This was £8.99, and I already use this all the time, so I just picked up another one. I got the shade Light And yeah, it's just this one, the Raise Eye concealer, which everyone raves about, and I really like this one. It just brightens my under eye really nicely. It's full coverage but not too like thick, and it just applies really nicely over pretty much all of my foundations, and it's a really good everyday one. So I'm nearly run out of my current one, so I thought I'd pick up another one. So this foundation is the Superstay 24 Hour Full Coverage Foundation. So this is what it looks like. So I got the shade 30, which is Sand. So I have heard really great things about this. I think it's quite new. Yeah, it says new. So yeah, I've heard really good things about this. Everyone's been raving about it, saying it's really good and full coverage, but also looks quite natural, matches the skin perfectly, and doesn't like cake up. It makes your skin still look like skin. And yeah, everyone's been raving about it, so I wanted to try it out and see if it would be good for an everyday foundation. I also thought that it would be quite nice mixed with this one, because I think they might give quite a nice finish together. So yeah, excited to try these out. I'm very much a base person. Like, I love finding new things for my skincare and for my base makeup. So foundations, concealers, I'm always buying and trying out new ones to see what works for me. Finally, I just managed to get my hands on this because I went in the day before and there was no shades, and then I went in the next day, which this was basically the reason for my next trip, because they didn't have it the first time round. So, and everyone has just gone crazy for it, so I thought I need to purchase this. But I could only get one shade, and the darker shade that I wanted for contour they didn't have. So I picked up the shade I could for concealer. Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour. So as I say, this is in the shade C4. Wait to see the finish that it gives over foundation, and see if it helps to brighten and conceal my under eyes. I wanted to get my hands on that for a little while now, so I'm glad I finally did. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have tried out any of the products that I mentioned, or any other things from like the Superdrug range, or any foundations or anything like that you think are worthwhile, I would love it if you commented down below. Also, I would really love it if you gave this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and also subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. I am going to be again posting a lot more regularly now. Also got a lot of blog posts coming up, so I will link my blog down below again if you're interested. Hope you've had a good start to 2018, and I will see you soon. Bye.